What's up, everybody? It's your girl Tequila Sway. Happy holidays. Let me tell you in advance. If you hear a baby crying in the background or some type of cartoon, just know it's because I'm a real life mom. I'm momming out here while also multitasking to get this video done. Okay? Okay. All right, so for Christmas, I don't know about for you, but I wasn't expecting much for Christmas because, when you become a certain age, it just doesn't happen like that. However, my man surprised me. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. He gave me the money to get what I was gonna get. And I surprised myself with the guitar because he knew how bad I wanted it. So I got it. And I was so excited to see it came exactly how I wanted it to look, red, which is my favorite color. And I was just so excited to receive it because at the beginning of this year, or I want to say the end of last year, I put on my list of goals that I want to learn how to play the guitar. And I was like, I never have any extra money to get a guitar, so how am I gonna do that? Every time I make extra money, I gotta go ahead and pay something always coming up. But this time, my man said, here you go. Don't worry about that. Take this and get what you want for Christmas. You wanted the guitar? Go get the guitar. So my son, he started teaching me the basics of what a guitar is, told me to read the instructions, and had a few jokes in between. My man had a few nasty jokes in between, but whatever, it is what it is. I like the little nasty jokes. All right, anyway, so I sat down with my guitar for the very first time and started recording. Not recording, sorry, mom brain. I started to just start playing around with it, experimenting a little bit to see how it sounds, to get a feel for it. And I think I honestly had it backwards because my son was telling me something about having it backwards. But listen, hey, trial and error, okay? Trial and error. I just wanted to see how it sounded, how it felt, if I was uncomfortable, etc. And I knew that I was holding it the wrong way because I was so awkward while I was holding it. So once he told me that I was holding it wrong, I um I immediately turned it around and my right arm just fell over it, and I knew that I was holding it the right way at that particular time. My son took a guitar class in school, so he was able to give me a few pointers, and you'll see that a little later in the video. I think I'm gonna cut the part out where he actually gets in between the camera and myself. But either way, this is a real video, y'all. I am literally vlogging. I am talking over this video as it's going on and recording. Anyway, if you hear my baby coughing in the background, it's because she's a Leo baby and she likes to get my attention. So, like I said before, if you hear me go to her and try to calm her down, then just excuse my momming for a second, okay? Okay. Anyhow, as I was playing along with the strings, I realized how many hours Prince had to play the guitar in order to become as masterful as he was with the guitar. Like, it's not an easy thing to do. I know some people who are into instruments say, hey, it's easy, is this, is that. And I'm like, to who? Like, this is not easy. However, I think what makes it easy is your interest, having an interest in it. So what essentially made me have interest in wanting to play the guitar is because I wanted to channel my inner Prince. If you don't know, the artist formerly known as Prince is one of my favorite all-time musicians, artists. And whenever I hear like his chord from his song Purple Rain, it always makes me teary. No matter how many times I've heard it, it just makes me teary-eyed. I don't know. It just kind of does. And I wanted to learn how to do that. I wanted to channel my inner Prince by tapping into my vulnerability as someone who has grown up stoic. tapping into the vulnerability can be a very difficult thing to do. So I wanted to challenge myself to tap into my vulnerability because, I'm human. I'm just like the rest of the people. I may be an artist, but I'm human. I'm a woman. I'm a mother. Those are all titles that gives me the opportunity to be vulnerable, right? And I just wanted to learn how to play, and I said that before this year's out, I'm going to do that. And lo and behold, 2 days away from the new year, and look at me. Look at me. I love this for me or whatever. Sorry, I had to put in my little ghetto girl voice because, I do some acting too. But, as you can hear, my baby is kind of going off a little bit. Let me just check on her for a second while you listen to me play a little bit. Let's see, little one. What are you doing? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's go back to the video. Now, listen. At some point in this video, my son and my man started making so much noise because they were actually playing the game against each other. They were playing Madden, and they got really loud. And I was like, wait a minute. Hold up. Espérate un momento. You know what I say, baby? Don't be so rude, baby. Okay? Anyway, I don't know if this is the part of the video or not because I can't necessarily hear it. I'm using CapCut to do the audio version over the video. For those of you who are shy or introverted, you don't have to necessarily record a video of you in real time speaking. You can record a video and then later on just put audio to it and see how that turns out for you. See if you like that better. Okay. Like I was saying, my baby is going to start crying. I have to entertain her while I'm doing this. Okay, boo good. Hey, my baby. Hey, my baby. See, she's so theatrical. She's so theatrical. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Anyway, as I was saying, because there's never going to be an opportune time for me to record a video because when you have a working man, he works. When you have an infant, she cries. So I know people are going to say, yeah, but you can wait until she goes to sleep. You don't know my baby. Okay? My baby will take a nap for 10 minutes. 15 minutes and wonder where her mother is. And that's not a consistent 10 minutes. She'll move and flinch and make me scared to even do anything because she's moving and she got me trained to be on her beck and call. So, I do the best that I can in my videos. I do the best that I can with my audio. I do the best that I can with content in general. Okay. So, anyway, back to the subject at hand. Listen, I've heard people say you shouldn't monetize your hobby. Everything don't need to be monetized, way. And that's absolutely correct. Everything does not need to be monetized. All hobbies do not have to be monetized. They don't have to be monetized. However, you should monetize them, and this can be an unpopular opinion if you feel like, if you oppose, if you believe in the opposite of what I do, feel free to let me know in the comments. However, I believe that hobbies should be monetized because it's something that you really enjoy. So naturally, if you enjoy something, it's going to come out fluidly, right? Versus something you don't really enjoy and just doing it just because. It's better if you just naturally already have interest in it, and the more you show up doing that thing, the more people will gravitate towards it. So if you have a hobby, right? If you have a hobby, you are presenting it because you enjoy it, right? You enjoy it. So why not monetize it? So I am learning guitar because I've always wanted to do it, but I also plan to use it to have an event. You know, I am a poet. It does go good with the repertoire. It does help me with my performance. You know, that's just what it is. Oh, here I'm being goofy. Here, just you try and cry to sleep. Your cheating heart will make you weep. We'll try and cry. That's my tender voice. Oh, it's that note. Oh. So I get excited when I discover something new, or that something that I'm doing, that I'm learning how to do, and I catch on to it. I get really excited. But hey, did you recognize that song? You're cheating hard. I was practicing around my vocals or whatnot, and just being funny and entertaining myself. Like, I can literally have fun by myself. I don't necessarily need the whole crowd or people around me. I entertain myself. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. You should monetize your hobbies because it comes naturally and easy for you. So when you show up doing that said thing, people are willing to support you. All great. Especially if you continue to do it and you become a master at it, people show up. I mean, case in point, Prince mastered the guitar along with, I think, 11 other instruments. He was a beast at it. Now, granted, if I like to put a little, just pop my collar a little bit, because I have his book, his autobiography, that was released. Shut your mouth. After he passed away. Rest in peace, Prince. Sorry, mom brain. He mentioned wanting to do something else other than play instruments, especially the guitar. He was tired of playing the guitar. And they asked him, what else would you like to do? And he said, I would love to write. Shout out to all the writers. Yeah. So he said he would love to write. He would love to write a book. He would just love to write. This is where the guys came around. They were playing Madden. I think my son beat my man. They were excited about it. They were all up in my video. And I just wanted them to move. But anyway, you can hear the commentary. Anyway, I just feel like if you have a hobby, if you learn a new skill, because this is going to be a new skill of mine that I'm teaching myself to do, you can have a show, right, an event, get you a small crowd together, charge a price, and that's how you monetize it. Okay? I think sometimes we just think so hard about things. It doesn't have to be that difficult. But if you plan things out the right way, if you manifest what you really want and stop confusing the universe saying you don't want to do it for money. Oh yeah, my man, he was just being funny. If you're saying you don't want to do it for money, but yet you're saying you would love to eat off your craft, or would love to quit your job, or whatever the case may be. For me, I'm going to continue to master these skills so that I can continue to monetize them, because I love working for myself, and I've worked for myself for 4 years, and when I had to go back to retail part-time, it really blowed me. So I'm going to keep working on these skills, and y'all do what y'all going to do. All right, y'all stay focused. Peace.